spectator. You're not casting this match.
All right, we're about to get started, everybody.
Whew. Hey, here we go. Ivy versus Ignite, grand final, Splash Cup, Wave 3. That ball is knocked loose, now back into the zone. Milky Way to pick this one up, now moving up this right lane, bringing this one in, cutting towards the Ignite zone. Gonna break check one, gonna move this one, and yet again, but swat away is Inspo, back into the hands of Blade, only for a split second. That pressure immediately comes in, back into the hands of Inspo, and he's gonna flip that one to the left.
Blade gonna have that one. He's gonna send it across onto the cross side, picked up by nobody, going past two. Slip's gonna grab that one, loses it. Nemblex getting it back though. He's gonna go over the left halo, coming in on this solo, tries to backhand it over, but his shot will be deflected. Blade gonna be picking it up.
Blade gonna send that down for a clear. Now it's gonna be Nemblex trying to get it out of here. A little bit of a fight, but Inspo managed to grab that. Going for a shot. No, he passes it to Blade. Blade going off the scoreboard, finding Ollie, but Ollie just isn't able to get it. And it's just a bunch of rebounds from Ollie to Inspo, back to Ollie, right in their goal. 1-0. Ignite winning.
Yeah, Ignite already taking the lead in this first round here. Slip looking to move around now, bringing it in, but the defense swarms him, and Milky Way dives out of that goal, clears that one through that left side lane. Now loose ball here, picked up, tracked down here by Snooze Movie. He's able to flip this one forward, maybe just for a clear. Blade gonna get there first, but immediately tackled off there by Salvatore, and Snooze Movie moving this one to the ceiling, bringing this one cross low to Slip, but Oli dives out of the goal, and he's gonna move this one forward.
Oli grabbing that one, gets cut off immediately by Slip. There's Salvatore now, bringing it up onto this right claw. He's going to pass this one over to Slip. Slip isn't able to keep it. Got checked off immediately. There's Milky Way now with the ball on the left side. He's going to clear this one down. Going to be all the way on the right side of the backboard. Salvatore going to be picking it up.
Salvatore taking it off that geometry, getting that speed, sending it down now. Trying to find a teammate, but Milky Way trying to get there. It's a little fight. Ollie trying to battle it out. Looks like he got a pass, but Slip there to recover that. Now it's going to be towards the ceiling. Slip trying to fight with Inspo, but it gets spiked down. Milky Way now just going to send that through. Hitting that structure. Ollie wins, missing that. Salvatore running for that. He wants to take advantage of that. Going for the ceiling, going for the shot. It's a little to the right. Almost an own goal, but it got out of there.
And Milky Way with a massive save off the shot from Miffin. Beautiful rebounds coming in from Ignite, but Milky Way putting that wall on the goal. Here comes Blade now, looking for a response, but can't get it in. The defense swarms him now up to the ceiling. Slip gonna try to hold this one, maintain possession, and Blade's gonna offer this reset all the way back over to Milky Way.
Milky Way gonna have this one, sends it up to right to Miffin on that interception. He's gonna be looking for the net, gets blocked. Snooze Movie tries to put a shot in, that gets deflected. Inspo now bringing this one up. Miffin trying to hawk him down, is going to, and it's gonna be picked up by Slip coming over off this island. He's gonna have no pressure just yet, bringing up onto the driveway, looking for a shot. He shoots and scores, tying it up 1-1.
Now Ollie gonna take that on the right shelf, grabbing this boost pad while getting that speed at the same time. Salvatore checks him off. Now Miffin gonna take it through onto the left, taking it slow, trying to get past Ollie. Ollie's gonna battle it out, trying to get there. Slip now gonna send that back towards his teammate Snooze. Snooze gonna go towards the ceiling, hitting off, going for a shot, and he finds it. 2-1. Ivy back in the lead.
Absolutely, and it's looking like a battle of titans here. Not many players, at least from what I've seen, have been able to score on Milky Way, but this Ivy squad have been able to here. Inspo up to the ceiling, looking to break through this Ivy defense, and they will. There we go, cross pocket shot, 2-2. Ignite tying this one back up.
Wow, that quick response from Ignite just put him back into the game here. This IVI defense is really dominant, but let's see IVI on offense here. Salvatore trying to take that one up, gets checked off by Inspo. Blade picking it back up, sends it down to IVI territory. One back. Salvatore going to be grabbing it though, bringing it up onto this left side. No pressure. He's going to lose that one though, looking around for some passing options. He's going to send this one over to Miffin. Miffin now going to ceiling carve in, coming up over onto this high sidewalk, loses it, grabbing it back. He's going to be going into some pressure, shoots and scores, bringing it 3-2 IVI.
Now it's going to be sent into the hands of Ollie Wins. Ollie Wins going to take that through, trying to get it fast, but Ollie Wins just isn't able to win that 50. Now Salvatore going to clear that down. Looks like we have Inspo. Inspo grabbing that, going for a shot. It's open net, and he finds that tie. 3-3. Ignite finding that tie.
Yeah, absolutely. To keep them into this first round, Salvatore taking this one up to the ceiling, hitting a light little carve cross pass all the way deep to Slip. Slip narrowly getting on that bridge, able to bait out one defender. He's just going to opt for the reset all the way back over to Snooze Movie. And this is a great offensive pressure here for Ignite. Now moving this one in, bringing this, or Ivy, excuse me, bringing this one down. Shot comes in, but Milky Way again with a beautiful save, and Blade to swat that one all the way through that left lane.
Now it's going to be all the way back to Slip, picking up on this right mound. He's going to lose that ball, trying to swing it over, recovers it back. He's going to be on the logo. He's going to look for a shot or a pass. Wasn't able to get either. Meffin tries to send a shot in, but Snooze Movie getting this one back, does the behind the back shot, and he does what he does. 4-3, IVI leading.
Now Blade gonna take that through. He needs to get this goal to save his team from losing this round, but he gets checked off. Now Slip gonna take it with his left hand, sending it down. A little bit of a tap. Salvatore just isn't able to get there. Blade finds that ball, clearing it down towards the pit. Off these Gias a little bit. Ollie now gonna take it to the left, taking it past Miffin, jumping up, going for a shot, and it's 4-4. They tied it back up once again.
Whew.
Again, a battle of titans here, 4 apiece, high scoring grand finals here. Salvatore looking for one more response, 30 seconds left. Back over to Slip, resetting that one back out to Snooze, over to Slip again, but the pass goes off the mark. Salvatore trying to track that one down. He gets that light tap off, back over to Snooze Movie, then slipped up by Inspo, and fight for it. Loose ball up to the ceiling yet again, and Inspo's gonna opt for the reset back to Milky Way.
Milky Way here could get around on IVI for Ignite here. Passes over to Oli. Oli jukes out too. He's going to get the open net, and he scores, bringing Ignite up by 1.
Salvatore going down. He needs this goal. He is not in a tie situation. Sending it down. Ollie Wins, trying to get there, but Snooze Movie sending that down to Muffin. Muffin needs this goal, going for the shot, and it slipped right by his hand. Looks like it went right through him, but that's 5-5. It's tie game.
Tie game. Now we are in overtime. Here, we were in hot potato time before, but here we go. If that ball touches the ground, it's not the end of the game, but Oli needs to get a response in. Slip getting a light hand on that one, tapped into the mid zone, and this is how the round 1 of these Battle of Titans is gonna go here. A Snooze up to the move, up to the ceiling, bringing this one down, looking for a shot, and Milky Way again with a massive save, swatting that one through that right lane, and here we go.
Milky Way getting fired up there with that save. It's gonna be Miffin just sending that one down, couldn't get the long shot. Milky Way gonna pick it back up, juggling around with it. Miffin gonna have the ball, he shoots and brings IVI round 1.
Best that you can get inside the Splash Cup. They fought for this, and now we're in round 2. Ivy took that first round. Salvatore off that ball, getting knocked loose up to the ceiling, bringing this one down, cross over to Miffin. Miffin with a shot. Milky Way again with a massive save. Back out here, Blade with the possession, excuse me, up to the ceiling yet again. Miffin gonna slap that one down right into the hands of Inspo. Cross low over to Oli, and Oli's gonna move this one up.
Gonna be in the sewers here, smacked over onto the right side, into no one's hands, tossed back. Inspo right there to pick it up, having a lot of speed here, coming down onto his right halo. He's gonna try to pass it, gets back to him, and Inspo with the Marcus Mariota type shot.
Now Ignite leading 0-1. They have some ground to regain. Ivy does, but Salvatore finds that ground and digs right through it, making it another tie game.
Very, very nice play there, and both of these teams already getting heated up now as Blade takes this offensive rollout, moving through now, able to get past one defender, sends them flying, but Slip comes in flying out of nowhere, and Salvatore comes in flying as well, just gonna lose that ball, but immediately on top of that, on this left low now, has a 1-on-2, 1-on-3, cross pass over, looking for Slip, but no, the defense stands tall yet again. Salvatore back out to Slip, looking for his options, and they're gonna reset this one back. Snooze Movie up to the ceiling now, moving this one in, looking for a shot, rebound, not found, unfortunately. Back into the hands of Salvatore, back down to Miffin. Miffin, maybe one more shot, one more opportunity, but shot goes wide yet again, and the Milky Way again with another save. Relentless offensive attempts here from Ivy, and Ignite standing tall on that defense.
Salvatore gonna reset this one back to Miffin. Miffin gonna look to send that one into the middle. Picked back up by Slip. Slip resetting it back. Hits off the Geo there. Blade gonna be picking it up now. He's gonna be coming on. He's gonna backboard that, but it's gonna go straight to Miffin. Clearing it out here. No one has the ball yet. SK gonna have it. Sends it back out. Blade right there to receive, but Salvatore getting there first. Looking to shoot it in, and he will score, bringing IVI up by 1.
Now Ivy up by 1. Ignite has some ground to regain, but now Blade gonna take that through. Maybe it's gonna be a deciding factor, who knows? But now it's gonna be sent all the way to Inspo.
Ooh.
Inspo gonna try and get that out. Oliver's gonna send that through. Gonna find Inspo, finding that goal. Great shot.
Yeah, and a great play there for Ignite. Now tying this one up to a piece now. Salvatore gonna come out this offensive rollout, cut through the middle, bringing this one high. Now looking for their offense, has a bunch of speed on this play, but the defense, again, standing tall. Ignite has been a standpoint in this defense. They have been standing tall, like really all I can say here, standing strong, anything, and only wins. My goodness, let me talk about your defense and you show off on your offense. Only wins. Beautiful play.
We go Ignite up as they were previously. Salvatore gonna pass this one over to Slip. Slip gonna maneuver down at the goal. He's gonna get saved. Milky Way just comes out of goal being the aggressive goalkeeper that he is. Saving that one. Snooze movie gonna grab it back. Ceiling carving over onto this right shoulder. Going onto the outside right sidewalk. Gets some alignment there. He's going to shoot one down, and he will score. Snooze movie. He's going to tie this one back up at 3.
Snooze movie finally tying that back up. Now they have some ground that they can work with. Now Blade going to take that through. Taking it onto this geometry, juking out the defenders a little bit. Trying to just find somewhere to go. Sending it back to Ollie Wins. It was a little too low. Salvatore is going to take that possession. Going to maybe find a shot. No, he's going to send it towards the pit. Just not enough. Now Slip going to send it back. Muffin now. Muffin going to take that up. Going to send it back all the way to Snooze. Snooze going to take that through on the left halo. Juking out Inspo. 1-on-3 situation. Going for the shot, and he finds that left pocket. It's going to be 4-3. Ivy once again in the lead.
Yeah, finally taking that lead. Ivy, very needed and very necessary if they want to take the second round. But Ignite looking for their response, looking for an answer, a callback maybe. You can say Blade sending one defender flying. He brings this one to the island. Now just going to take their time, move this one forward, forwarding that one over to Oli. Oli getting pressured off though, but he's able to tap off the ceiling for a little break check over to Inspo. Inspo back over to Blade, but Slip's going to be there to receive that one only for a split second. Miffin maybe has an open lane, but no, Milky Way's right there, and he's going to move around this right fin now, bringing this one down. Bringing this one over, looking for a shot, but off the post yet again, and tapped up and pinched up by Inspo.
News Movie's gonna have this one. He's gonna give it back over to Slip. Slip coming over this nest, having one passing option. Gonna opt out for the solo. He's gonna shoot Milky Way. Gonna be on that tough save. It's gonna be Salvatore getting that ball, ceiling carving over. He's gonna shoot one, score just a tad off the mark. It's gonna be Blade now sending this one down over into the IVI territory.
Now Slip trying to fight, but now Muffin gonna take that through. Sending a clear down to the left shelf. Now Slip gonna regain that. He's containing everything he's got. Going for this shot, but no, it's not enough. Now Snooze gonna try and go for it, but Blade's gonna clear that down. Looks like someone's cherry picking. No, it was Muffin. Muffin is on the defending team. Now he's gonna go through on the right, going to that bridge. Going to the ceiling, trying to go for Blade, but no, it's not enough.
That's now swatted through that mid zone. Oli gonna tap that one all the way back for Milky Way. Beautiful pass there, and another beautiful lead pass all the way deep to Blade. Blade cross over to Oli with a shot, and a beautiful slap into the goal. 50 seconds remaining for a piece. We're tied yet again.
As Slurpee said, tied up under a minute here. Let's see what IVI will do. If Slip is going to pass this over to Muffin. Muffin going to lose that one, picked up by Inspo. Maybe getting them up and getting around here on Ignite. Going up this logo. He will shoot and he will score. Inspo under 30 seconds now.
So Salvatore gonna take that through the center, going onto this geometry. Now gonna take it through the island, going to that ceiling, going off the ceiling, sending it to Slip. Slip gonna send it back to Muffin, and Muffin gonna score that. What a great passing play. Tying it back up, 5-5.
Now, if Ignite gets a fast goal on this one, we're going to go back into overtime. But now, we are in it. Here we go. Blade cross over to Inspo. Inspo gonna move this one up, move this one down. Looking for a shot. Oh, off the head of Snooze Movie. Excuse me.
Alrighty, thank you, Solar. This ball gonna blast off over onto the back left corner of IVI's side. Muffin tried to handle that ball, but Inspo was right on that pressure. He's gonna try to give it over to Blade. Slip on the amazing pass breakup. Uli tried to get that one. Blade getting it, resetting it back to no one. Uli gonna pick it up, carves around 2-on-1 now. Uli just gonna send this one back to the Ignite territory.
Now Slip gonna take it to the right on this geometry, looking for something. He's gonna send it back, but Ollie Wins comes in hot, taking that back to where it belongs. Now Ollie Wins trying to get it through, but not enough. Now Salvatore gonna fire a shot. It's a little over Milky Way, right in there. 1-0. IVI in the lead.
And you gotta take what you can get there. Milky Way left that goal open just for a split second. Salvatore saw that, and he just fired it in. Hey, hell of a shot right there. Blade looking to get this one over, but goes off the marks just slightly. Inspo tracks that down. Cross high pass all the way over to Oli. And Oli's now going to take their time. They're going to look for this offense. They're only down by 1, 6 minutes left. Bringing this one in. Cross over to Inspo. Back up to the ceiling. Bringing this one down with some nice cars. Cross over to Oli again. Oli, no, cannot get it in off that rebound as the defense stands tall for IVI. And now back up to the ceiling. Slip to move this one forward.
Now Slip gonna be coming onto this left mound. He's gonna pass it over to Salvatore. Salvatore over to Snooze Movie for the passing play. That's gonna bring IVI up by 2.
Yeah, great shot. But now, Blade has some ground to work with. Blade's gonna take that through onto the right, going up, over, and trying to get through, but not enough. Now Snooze gonna fire that down towards the right. Gonna roll here, gonna bounce up the geometry right into that center boost pad, but no, not enough. Now Muffin trying to get there, but Inspo swoops in, grabbing that in his tracks. Now it's just gonna roll here. Back to the pit, and Slip's gonna take that up.
Slip now looking to forward this one over to Miffin. Miffin up to the ceiling now, hitting a nice long carve, bringing this one down to the ground, looking to bring this one in, looking for a shot, narrowly gets past the defender, which is Milky Way, and now 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 here at Ivy. Wow.
Ivy starting to pull away here. Let's see what Ignite will do on this offensive drive. Blade already juking around one, coming off this nest, looking for the pass. He's going to give it over to Uli. Uli cross over to Inspo. Inspo on the one-on-one. Great passing play and setup for Inspo there.
Now we're going to have Salvatore. Salvatore taking that speedy and quick. Going up on the left, taking it through over this halo, but no, it's not enough. Milky Way with that save. No, Muffin going down for another shot, but Milky Way with another save. Now, it gets fired back. Salvatore going for another shot, a little bit to the left. Now Muffin gonna try and take that up, but Blade is gonna fire that down.
Immediately intercepted by Snooze, and Snooze Movie able to immediately get that one in, putting Ivy back up by 3. Now 4-1 here, just to see what Ignite can do. Great offense or great defense there from Milky Way and Co. But let's see if they can make some offense happen here. Blade trying to move that one through. He's able to get that one over to Inspo only for a split second. Picked up here by Slip immediately, and Slip's going to move this one forward.
Slip is going to be on his own side left claw coming over. He's going to sling this one down over to Snooze Movie. Snooze Movie going to set this one back for Slip, but going to get checked off. Inspo going to be taking it up onto this left halo. He's going to look to give this one over to Uli. Uli on the island looking for a passing option, going to whiff it. Looking for Blade there. Uli going to get it back. Going to look to send it over. Going to go back. Blade going to pick it up. Blade losing that one. Miffin picking it back up in the sewers. Still having this one. He's just going to spin jutsu that one over to Snooze Movie.
Snooze Movie, a little bit of spectator-like on my end, but Blade gonna go through, trying to get it through, but Snooze Movie gonna end up taking that over. Finding Ollie Wins. Ollie Wins losing that a little bit. And still regain that possession. Well, it is lagging a little bit.
There's a lot of lag on this. Yep,
Yes.
up in the air. 2 minutes left. Good luck, guys. Take it away.
There we go now on that back wall here. Snooze movie trying to track that one down. Immediately picked up by Uli wins though. Uli looking for one more response, and there we go. And now only cutting that lead by 50% off, 4-2. Ignite back into the game.
Salvatore going to be bringing this one up onto the right sidewalk, cutting onto the inside, going on this island, sending it over to Miffin. Miffin over to Slip here, getting this passing going. And it's going to be back to Salvatore. He's going to lose that one. Miffin getting it back though, sending it down. Going to be a save there from Milky Way. He's just going to give this one over to Inspo. Inspo getting checked off immediately by Salvatore, bringing this one back down, sending this one up over to Blade on the interception.
Now Ollie wins. Ollie wins. Gonna take that through the left. Trying to get past Slip. He does. Gonna take it through the left. Gonna send it down. And Salvatore just isn't able to get there. Inspo either. Now Blade. Blade gonna fire that back. Whoa. Lots of power there. Looks like Milky Way now. Gonna take it through on the right. Getting checked off by Slip. Slip gonna take that ball onto the ceiling. Going for the shot, but no. What a save by Milky Way. Now we have Miffin. Miffin gonna take that up to the ceiling, gonna get checked off. Now Snooze going to the ceiling, going for a behind the back shot, but no, it's just not enough.
Yeah, and it's looking like they're trying to put themselves in positions where Milky Way in that goal cannot see where their hand is positioned on the ball. That is how I believe Milky Way plays goalie. Salvatore bringing that one in. Shot goes wide though, unfortunately. So whenever we see those scoreboard shots there, it seems to be pretty intentional. They place themselves up there, so it's a behind the back shot. Maybe they don't see where he's looking and whatnot, but Salvatore now going to move this one up for Ivy, bringing this one through, and with 30 seconds remaining, bringing this one down, flipping that one all around, and a little spinjitzu move on that behind the back, now 5-2. Ivy going to take this third round.
Blade gonna be bringing it up, trying to salvage something for Ignite. He's gonna bring it over the island, look around for a pass. He's gonna give it over onto the right, not able to hit his teammate there. Miffin gonna just send this one forward over onto the Ignite side, picked up by Milky Way, now bringing it up to this left sidewalk. He's gonna get...
Thank you, Silver. That ball's gonna be in the middle, gonna be blasted off now to that driveway area. Now Snooze gonna take that up with speed, going from the left. Maybe jump over, he does. Going through, trying to get past Inspo, but no, it's not enough. It's gonna be set there. Snooze gonna get there again, passing it to Salvatore. Salvatore gonna go for that shot, and it's just in. That right pocket. Great 1-0 lead for Ivy.
Yeah, absolutely, and a crucial lead there as they build their speed up. Here we go. They're coming out the gates. Here comes Blade, cutting through the middle zone. Gets past, tries to get past the wing, but unfortunately his hand touches the little lip of it as Blade is going to feed this one all the way back, looking for Milky Way for another offensive attempt, getting all four players in the play, crossover, looking for Oli. Oli's going to track that one down, so maybe that server crash was something that Ignite just needs to shake off for a split second. Inspo going to bring this one in, and maybe this goal can bring it in. Oh, unfortunately, the shot a little too slow as Oli backs this one out to Milky Way, back up to the ceiling, bringing this one down. Just gonna break check one, move this one in, firing it in off the backboard, looking for a rebound, and the shot was slow as the goalie dived up and was able to get it under the goalie. Now Ignite shaking off that rust, and now 1-1.
Alt side up here. It's gonna be brought up by Salvatore on the right mound, going under the anvil here. He's gonna pass it over to Miffin. Is gonna grab this ball and he's gonna just put it in there, bringing IVI up.
Great shot from Miffin. Now he's just gonna circle around. He's got a spectator following him along with ours. Now we're gonna have Blade. Blade's gonna take that from the right. Carving down, getting over Miffin, trying to get past, but Slip just checks him off. Now Snooze sending that long ball all the way. But Milky Way gonna swoop that up. Now gonna try and get past Miffin, but Miffin uses good defense skills. But Blade gonna come in hot, going for a shot, a little double tap. 2-2, it's tie game.
Yeah, again, like I said, just shaking off the rush, just trying to get it all off after that server crash. They were a little shaken up from it. You could kind of tell with how they were playing with Salvatore, looking for one more response, but goes off the marks. The defense able to swarm him as Blade now just gonna hit a little wall run now, tapped up into that anvil, bouncing right back to Miffin, over to Snooze Movie, and Snooze Movie backing this one out. Now just gonna move this one forward for Ivy.
News Movie gonna bring this one up to the left sidewalk. He's gonna opt out for the solo, but it will be deflected. Salvatore gonna get it back. Resetting this one to Slip. Slip's gonna bounce around with it. He's gonna be coming around onto this right mound, juking out that defender, bringing it back up to the sky. He's gonna send this one over to Snooze Movie, ceiling carving in, sending it down. Won't be able to get there. Salvatore trying to get this one back. Tries to put it down for Slip, but it's gonna be rolling backwards over to the IVI territory.
Slip trying to fight with Muffin. Muffin gonna go up to that ceiling now. Gonna go on that right sidewalk area. Gonna get checked off. A bit of some action here, but Inspo gonna fight along, trying to get past Snooze, but not enough. Snooze gonna run it through, trying to get past, but what a save from Milky Way. Now he's gonna clear that down to the left shelf. We got Inspo here, trying to get there, fighting with the other team. Salvatore trying to get there, but Ollie wins, swooping that up. Now Slip taking that with lots of speed onto that island. This might be a goal here, going down, and he sends it through, making that in. 3-2. IVI in the lead.
Yeah, Ivy now up by 1 here. So let's just see what they're able to do. They're gonna build up their speed, ignite. Gotta look for something here. Salvatore coming in with a bunch of speed, doubling up with Miffin, able to get off that pressure. Now bringing this one up to the ceiling. This is a great play here for Ivy. Now moving this one down this right lane, bringing this one cross high, looking for, I believe, Salvatore. Went past Salvatore, almost into the hands of Slip, but Miffin's gonna ultimately recover that one, back this one out yet again. Blade, ooh, man, almost gets the tackle off on him, up to the ceiling. Miffin, cross low, pass over, but it goes a little too low for the intended pass, which was cross high. Now Blade can afford this one over.
Gonna be IVI territory. Blade gonna have it sent into the middle. Salvatore gonna be on that interception there. He's gonna go under the nest. Inspo's gonna be trying to hawk him down here, going in to the left mound on the nest. He's gonna send this one over to Miffin. Miffin gonna go for the solo, gonna be off the backward. Salvatore trying to get there on the claw. Miffin coming in, swooping that, getting it past Inspo, but it will be saved by Milky Way. Salvatore gonna get it back, resets it over to Movie Snooze. Or Snooze Movie, I mean, excuse me. It's gonna be back to Slip. Slip's gonna reset that one back.
Snooze gonna take his time, clearing it down, hitting a nice little cross. Salvatore's gonna have that long ball. Now he's gonna take it through on the left, going towards the middle, going off the ceiling, hitting a little break check, going towards the ground, and it's a little double tap. Great shot.
Yeah, great shot there. I believe that was from, whenever I can see it. It was actually, I think, a deflection off of Blade's hand. I think it may have got pinched. I know that there was an Ivy player in the area, but Blade ultimately getting the goal there. Well, truly unfortunate. Oli over to Inspo, but the defense swarms him. Just one player, but Oli's gonna get there first. Cross over to Blade. Blade looking for his options. Backs this one all the way out. Here, maybe a miscommunication. Who knows? Now back on that back line. Milky Way to pick this one up, and now gonna move this one up for Ignite.
Milky Way gonna send this one down over to Blade on the left bridge here. Miffin gonna be on the pressure. He's gonna send this one down to Inspo. Inspo is unable to grasp it, but Blade gonna get it back, loses it to Salvatore. Inspo getting it back. He's gonna send this one down on the reset to Milky Way, coming in with a lot of speed. He's gonna juggle around, lose that. Miffin getting it back. He's gonna lose that one, and Snooze Movie gonna be getting it on this left side, passing it down to Slip.
Slip now, having that speed, going through, taking it down, shedding that shot, and it's gonna be 5-2. IVI in the lead. Wow, what a quick goal.
Yeah, very quick goal, but unfortunately, I believe that will be the icing on the cake for this round here. And with around 20 seconds remaining, back out here for Ignite, but Slip with a big interception, long shot coming in just a little too high, slipping out of his hand, slip off the backboard yet again, but Milky Way with a beautiful read, and now he's gonna flip this one all the way across. Yes, that will be the icing on the cake. Maybe one more goal for either of these squads. Only tap this one back over to Inspo. Inspo up to the ceiling now, and just gonna drop that one. It hits the ground, and now Ivy, match point here in the wave within this this 5th round now, as that ball is about to be knocked out of that middle zone. Salvatore to track that one down, but immediately taken over by Miffin. Miffin cross pass all the way deep, finding Slip. Slip moving this one in, tries to get that pass over again, but Uli's gonna dive out of that goal and move this one forward.
Milky Way gonna have this one. He's gonna send that one down. Inspo grabbing it, coming up onto this left. Halo juking around one, break checking him. He's gonna send this one, and that will be into the goal. Ignite gonna go on the board.
Ignite finding that lead. This might be the breaking point of what they need to get their rounds or their head back in the game. But Salvatore taking it through, sending it down to his teammate. Ollie wins, coming with that swoop-in interception. Now he needs that ramp for that speed, but Salvatore comes in hot, taking it off the sidewalk, sending it through. Might be to someone, but no one's there. Milky Way's gonna take advantage of that. Miffin now fighting with Milky Way, trying to send it to someone, but no, he gets checked off. Blade gonna send that to the left now.
Now bouncing off the anvil lip. Inspo to pick this one up. Just gonna get tackled off though. Salvatore to track this one down. Actually, no. Gets past two the Ivy players. Cross pass over to Oli. Oli moving through this drive-through. Actually flips that one high. Looking for Blade, but goes off the marks. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Excuse me. Now back up to the ceiling. Miffin gonna move this one down. Cutting through this left lane now. Bringing this one in. Juking around, but Oli able to get that light tackle on him. Knock that one out of his hands. And Milky Way to track this one down and move this one forward.
SK gonna try to get this one, gets a hand on it, loses it. Blade's gonna have a shot. He's gonna go for the double tap, but he's gonna get deflected on that shot. Slip is gonna get this one back for IVI, gonna be on his own side. Claw going down to this left mountain, sending it over to Salvatore. Salvatore coming in on the fin, tries to give a pass over to one of his teammates, but it got deflected. Blade getting that one back. Rolling up to the right sidewalk. Miffin picking it up. Snooze movie on his back. Gonna lose it. Oli trying to get this. Inspo got it. Got smacked out of his hands by Snooze movie. Then down. Inspo grabbing it.
Now SK trying to get there, but Salvatore's gonna beat him. Now Milky Way trying to fight with him, but Salvatore just gonna take his time. Going in this geometry now to that island structure. Going to that fin, sending it to a long ball to Miffin. Miffin gonna try and take it. Might be a solo play here. Going for that shot, not enough. Snooze trying to get that in, but great saves from both teams. Now Slip, so gonna go through, jumping off the ceiling, going for the shot. Might go for it, but what a save from Milky Way. Back to back saves. Great stuff.
Salvatore back down and finally puts it in there. And yeah, kudos to Milky Way. They're playing a hell of a game in that goal. 3 back-to-back saves. Ivy just relentless on these offensive pressures, as now Ignite looking for a response. And just we're gonna take a little second as Ignite rolls out. Let's go Ignite. I want to see another round. Let's go Ignite. Up to the ceiling. Inspo looking for that cross pass for Oli, but goes off the marks. Oli gonna track that one down. Up to the ceiling yet again. Oli gonna track that one down though. He's moving this one forward, not able to get there as the pressure comes through from Ivy, and now Salvatore to flip this one ahead.
Salvatore gonna give this one over to Slip. Slip, ceiling carving over, tries to put a shot down. It's gonna be back to Miffin. Miffin losing that one. Here's Blade now, coming up onto this left fin. He's gonna send it forward. Nobody there. Salvatore's gonna pick it up, bringing this one over to Slip. Slip's gonna maneuver backwards, circling back around, trying to find some boost. Gonna be on this right logo, taking it up on the right side, losing it now. Miffin gonna try to track this one down. Miffin getting it back, coming up onto the driveway here, on the one-on-one with Milky Way, and he will get that one in.
Great shot from Ivy. Now we have Blade. Blade taking that fast. Gonna go through the center, taking up, using this momentum to his advantage. Now he's gonna send that through to Inspo. Inspo gonna go for a shot, but what a save from Snooze. Now Salvatore gonna try to get there. Snooze finding that ball once again. Taking it back, sending it to Miffin. Miffin a little bit too far, but not able to do much. Salvatore gonna find that ball instead. Gonna take it through, jumping up. Blade finds that tackle, but now he has SK. SK gonna fire that down to the left. Slip just isn't able to do much. Snooze grabs it instead. Slip going upfield, might be for a pass, but Snooze gonna fire a shot. No!
Ooh.
What a save from Milky Way. Now the island. With the ball's gonna roll off of. Now we're gonna have Inspo. Nope, Aldi wins, gonna take that through. Going for the logo shot, and he finds it. 2-2, it's tie game.
Let's hear it, chat. Let's go, Ignite. Let's go. Let's go, Ignite. Let's go. I want to see another round. This is a hell of a game right here. Salvatore now to move this one forward for Ivy. Now, as much as I'm rooting against them, I would love to see a good goal, maybe a good defensive showing, a great offensive showing. Miffin bringing this one down, bringing this one in, but Milky Way again, a brick wall in that goal, and no, Tanny, it is not a brick wall reference. No, it is not. Snooze movie backing this one all the way out, trying to look for his teammate, bouncing off the nest, slipped, getting there, but no, Oli able to tap this one forward, picked up here by Miffin, only for a split second. He's able to maintain it though, keeping this one forward, moving this one down, moving this one around, looking for a shot, but Milky Way again with a massive save, able to swat that one down, back into the hands of Slip though, and he gets tackled off by Oli and Inspo, trying to get this one away from the goal, as Ivy has been relentless as of late.
Ignite playing some great defense on this drive, or the relentless play style of IVI. Miffin gonna be taking this one up to logo.
Ooh.
And Milky Way not able to get to that one.
IVI might be taking this game. The momentum needs to be high for Ignite to pull this off. We're gonna have Blade going through, sending that to Oli. Oli might be going through. No, he's gonna try and pass it down, but it a little bit to the left. Now Blade gonna fire that down. Try and get to Miffin, but Miffin not gonna be there. Salvatore trying to get there, but Blade and Oli seem to have a little bit of miscommunication. Now you have Slip passing it back, going to Salvatore. Salvatore gonna run it through. Might be going for a shot here. He does. No, he's going to Snooze.
Ooh.
And that's gonna be the game.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, 4-2. Our chants were unfortunately not heard. Now 4-2, maybe just a statement goal. Illy looking to bring this one in up to the ceiling, bringing this one down, and hits the post unfortunately and hits the ground. There we go. Your Splash Cup Wave 3 champions, IVNA. Slip, Salvatore, Miffin, and Snooze Movie.
And then
Wow.
Oh
yeah, and then
Put this camera in my face. Let me talk my shit.
So guys, just coming off your big win against Ignite, okay? How do you feel about the win?
Great. Feels great. Good as freak.
Yeah,
Pretty good if I ask me.
Fun tournament, you guys put together.
Potty word. I'm sorry. Good as heck.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Okay. Was the tournament easier or harder than you expected?
Harder. We had a hard bracket this time.
Geometry dash
bloodbath. Nah. We had a hard bracket this time. We had to play Ren.
We had to play Ren and Red Battalion.
Okay, so I asked you this last time,
Yeah.
Monster, for your last team, and it was Milky Way. He's no longer here. So who is your team MVP for the match?
I would say Muffin. I would say Muffin. I give it the chunk dog.
Body words.
Yeah, I'd give it the chunk for about crap.
Who was the hardest matchup?
Ren. I'm gonna be honest. Even though we like basically mercied them, the only reason that we did was because they low-key gave up. Like I think they didn't give up. Whatever teams you played in the first. I think Ignite gave us the hardest challenge because we didn't have Nimblex, but we still.
But yeah, I think if we played with Nimblex, I don't think we would have dropped that round.
Dude.
Okay. Let's see, any other questions? What's something you felt like you'd like to see the next Splash Cup a little bit different?
Oh, can I talk? No.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we'll start
Swiss style 2-day tournament where you play 1 day of Swiss, you make it like 64 tems, and we just play it out, and then
that maybe won't be a next Splash Cup thing. That may be a 1 day.
I have a suggestion.
And
for every match, right before it, you put shout out Kirk and shout out Colton right on the.
Okay.
All right, yo, you gotta give the people who are directing the tournament ban perms, bro, because all the kids on the arena are glitching my game, bro.
Tell that to AA for real.
Yeah, give them the ban perms, dude.
Now,
we're making the new
what's
IBI files.
What was your favorite part about the tournament?
Winning it.
Beating them.
Winning, yeah.
They come in.
Wait,
Can I say something?
Hey, this is Nimblex's not first, not second, but third Splash Cup win in a row.
Okay.
And this is my back-to-back.
Enjoy the win. Cage,
I gotta go
big
eat.
important question.
All right.
What is the best tournament in Orion Drift?
VRML.
No. Nope.
Probably Splash Cup since it's
You don't
monthly.
get your money if you don't say the right answer.
Splash Cup.
a great tournament.
There we go.
Guys, thank y'all for playing. Monster,
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
King Content, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, then I will be talking to you about how money works. Right?
Okay,
We can close stream? We good?
Hey, GG's.
Monster Grant.
Okay.
I didn't realize